to monitor your child's progress for Oklahoma academic standards success. To make sure that your child is showing adequate progress at school and will meet the Oklahoma academic standards, it's essential that you keep track of how he or she is doing when it comes to mastery of important skills and concepts. The process that each teacher and school follows for communicating about student progress varies. Schools may send home report cards at designated intervals or provide access to an online grade portal. Regardless of the method used by your child's school, you may find many ways to monitor your child's performance at school. Examine results on graded assignments, quizzes, and tests. Check with your child frequently about graded assignments that are sent home. Some teachers send graded work home on specific days, while others send it home as they grade it. At the beginning of the year, find out how your child's teacher communicates grades, and then be consistent in monitoring your child's progress. Some schools use standards-based grading, which means that you may not see letter grades on every assignment. Standards-based grading involves communicating student progress on individual skills and concepts. For example, instead of having an A+ in grade 2 math, your child may receive a report that indicates mastery of addition, partial mastery of subtraction, and so on. The terminology used in standards-based grading varies from school to school, but the emphasis is on providing specific, actionable information on individual learning standards. Gauge how efficiently your child completes assignments. Don't wait on report card grades to find out how your child is progressing. Educators use formative assessments to monitor student progress. This involves assessing how efficiently students can complete tasks. You can do this at home by keeping track of how successfully your child completes his or her homework, identifying whether he or she struggles or completes it with ease. Keeping up with grades and teacher feedback on assignments that are sent home from school is an easy way to see how your child is doing. You can also use the actual standards to track his or her progress as well. Each time you practice a specific skill, record how well your child performs on that particular standard. Communicate frequently with the teachers to check on your child's progress on important standards. Reach out on a regular basis to discuss your child's progress on skills and concepts that are essential to his or her grade or course. How often you need to check in on your child's progress depends on how well he or she is doing at school. If your child is struggling, you'll need to check in more often. Speak openly with your child regarding his or her understanding of skills and concepts. Celebrate success when your child catches on to a skill or concept. Don't forget to be your child's cheerleader when he or she has success with a particular skill or concept. It's easy to get overly focused on the areas where your child struggles because you're trying to be supportive and help him or her along. However, it's important to remember that your child needs to hear from you when he or she is doing well, too. Providing this type of validation is a great way to build self-confidence and self-esteem. Don't back away from challenging content. Be persistent if your child is learning content that he or she, or even you, find particularly difficult. If your child is struggling with a particular concept, take advantage of the resources that are available to you, including online resources. You can find many online resources that break down the Oklahoma academic standards at sde.ok.gov/Oklahoma-academic-standards. If you or your child is struggling with another aspect of the material he or she is learning, reach out to your child's teachers for help by email, phone, or by requesting a virtual meeting such as Zoom. Parents have access to student grades through Lawton Public Schools Parent Portal. Parents can access their child's grades at any time using the online grade portal. For login information, contact the school office or your child's teacher. An important way to help your child do well in school is by avoiding chronic absenteeism, because attendance matters. School success goes hand in hand with good attendance. Did you know, starting in kindergarten and continuing through high school, too many absences can cause children to fall behind in school? Missing 10% or about 17 days can make it harder to learn to read. Students can fall behind if they miss just 1 or 2 days every few weeks. Being late to school may lead to poor attendance. By 6th grade, absenteeism is one of 3 signs that a student may drop out of high school. And by 9th grade, regular and high attendance is a better predictor of graduation rates than 8th grade test scores. Absences can affect the whole classroom if the teacher has to slow down learning to help children catch up. Plus, the class and teacher misses your child. Attending school regularly helps children feel better about school and themselves. Start building this habit early so they learn right away that going to school on time every day is important. Good attendance will help children do well in high school, college, and at work. When do absences become a problem? Let's define chronic absenteeism. Lawton Public Schools has a 166-day school year. Days of missed instruction add up fast and may have a serious impact on learning. A student is considered chronically absent if they miss 17 or more days of school. That's only missing about 2 days per month. A student may be in danger of becoming chronically absent if they miss 10 to 16 days. Missing 1 day per month is a loss of more than 63 instructional hours. Students who miss 9 or fewer days per school year have satisfactory attendance. So what constitutes a half-day or a full-day absence in the chronic absenteeism count? The average Lawton Public Schools instructional school day is approximately 6.33 hours for most students. A half-day absence is defined by missing 2/3 or more of a half-day, defined as either an AM or PM absence. That's only about 2 hours or 125 minutes of a school day. A full day absence is defined as missing 2/3 or more of a whole day. That's about 4 hours or 250 minutes of a school day. How can parents help get students to school every day and on time? Talk to your child about the importance of school. Make attending school every day the expectation. Set a regular bedtime and morning routine, such as laying out clothes and packing backpacks the night before. And remember to have your child eat the free breakfast available to every LPS student at every school day. Develop backup plans for getting to school if something comes up. Call on a family member, a neighbor, or another parent. And avoid scheduling medical appointments and extended trips when school is in session whenever possible. Parents and schools both want children to succeed. Communicate with the school regularly about attendance. Know the school's attendance policy and how to alert the school when your child must be absent, such as with an illness. Check on your child's attendance to be sure absences are not piling up. You can monitor attendance on progress reports and report cards or through Infinite Campus, LPS's online grade system for parents. Ask the school counselor or attendance secretary about your child's attendance and number or types of absences. Remember that all absences, verified, unverified, and suspensions are included in chronic absenteeism counts. Lawton Public Schools can help. Ask for help from school officials, other parents, or community agencies if you're having trouble getting your child to school. A community resource poster, like the one shown here, can be found in every LPS school building and on the LPS Federal Programs webpage at the address shown below. For questions and/or support, you may also contact Andrea Winstead, the Homeless and Foster Care Education Specialist, at 580-215-0255. Thank you.